Ramadan.
Welcome back. The time is 5 minutes past 10. We're coming to, the end of the show. But before, like we always do during the month of Ramadan, before we go through the end of the show, we're going to one of my favorite segments called Fired Up with Ashraf Gangrekar from the African Muslims Organization. And today, well, African Muslims Agency, not organization. and today, and today we'll be touching a bit on charity, the concept of charity as we come to the end of Ramadan, and we'll be celebrating Eid tomorrow. Ashraf, good morning and take it away.
Good morning and salaam alaikum to the listeners, viewers of Salam. It's great to be with everybody again. And it is the last day. And I thought I would, it's something that again people have spoken about forever, Salela, with regards to this concept of charity. But as part of African Muslims Agency, I couldn't miss the opportunity. But I want to start off quickly, with a dua that we will find in the Quran, and it is in fact made by Nabi Ibrahim, and of the scholars Quran can correct me, but when he says, they complete the foundation of the Kaaba, as instructed by Allah, he and his son Ishmael, they complete the foundation, and then Nabi Ibrahim raises his hands to the heavens, and he says, "Oh Allah, accept this from us. Rabbana tuqabbal minna innaka antas samiun alim." And I just find this so striking that a prophet of Allah and his son, who do as Allah has instructed them, still raises his hands and says, "Oh Allah, accept this." For us, thus, on this, the last day of Ramadan, how much should we not be asking Allah, "Oh Allah, accept this from us"? For we've tried our best, we fasted. It may not have been faultless, but we tried our best. So, this notion of to ask Allah, please accept this, rather than simply the arrogant assumption that everything is fine. That's the first part. The second part, and Solelo, throughout the series of chats we've been having, which I've thoroughly enjoyed, I've been trying to speak about this notion of character building, things that can make us better. And I've got my cat that's about to join us on the thing here, and I'm moving him. And sorry, bro. And then the biggest thing for me is charity. And so, what I want to say, in all the things that we've spoken about, to try to reduce vices in our lives, improve our own characters, etc. Kitty, he's more famous than what I am. But anyway, so the biggest thing though is the sense of charity. And I don't just mean the money. This is the point I do want to make. Is that, Seleno, there needs to be charity of the self, that you yourself decide that you will give of yourself to others. Now, it doesn't need to be a big thing that, oh, I'm asking you to go and volunteer for organizations, etc., etc. But I always think in terms of the circle around you, your own family, your own friends, that you will engage with them in a more charitable manner. And that can simply mean kindness. That can simply mean in connection with. And you cause this to grow and a ripple effect. It's as if you're throwing a stone into a lake. We have no control over the ripples. But if you consciously say that I want to be more charitable with myself for the benefit of others, then I'm telling you, making a difference. When it comes to the issue of money, I'm saying to you as a habit, and this is what Ramadan is about. It's about the formation of good habits and the negating of the bad ones. I'm saying decide on an amount, whatever it is, and we'll give that amount of money in charity. And again, whether it's to family, whether it is to friends who are in need, or to organizations, and you try
Mm,
to then make your contribution to improve the world for others. Be charitable is to be kind, is to be good, is to be Allah conscious. That's
mm.
it, Salena.
Well, thank you so much, Ashraf. I think we've thoroughly enjoyed these fired up segments. Since the beginning of Ramadan. Wishing you all the best, and Eid Mubarak to you and your family and everyone at African Muslims Agency. It's truly been a pleasure having you guys on.
Thank you so very much. It's been our pleasure, and to you and the team, and to all the listeners and slash viewers, Eid Mubarak. Have a day that's particularly special, and blessed in the consciousness of Allah. Thank you so much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam. We're going to leave it there with Ashraf Gangrekar from African Muslims Agency. There, the concept of charity and just how applicable it is. As we go through the last day of Ramadan and going into Eid, and how we need to take the same energy, and the same, sense of selflessness, towards others and those that are less fortunate than us into, the rest of the year after Ramadan. We're going to leave it here. It's been truly a pleasure. Hope you had a wonderful Ramadan, and I'm sure all of your prayers and all of your hopes and everything that you've been longing for during this auspicious month will be granted by the Almighty God. But from me, Salailo, the rest of the team, Kolane, Nasreen, and everyone involved in the making of News and Views Ramadan edition is Eid Mubarak and Salamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.